Hello. I want to talk more on fear because I believe that it rules a large portion of our lives and we don't realize it. And this video, there's more than just watching it. You're going to have to actually do a little soul searching yourself. Now, if you don't finish this video, you don't like it, please give me a thumbs down and tell me why. I want to learn, I want to grow, and I want to produce something worth watching. So give me input, good or bad. All right. So fear, we are taught fear as a child. We're taught not to play with the little snake with the baby rattle. It's going to kill us. Leave spiders alone. We're not born with that fear. We're taught fear in order to survive. The fear that we are born with is, as a child, you're scared of the unknown, like the dark. For some reason, why is a child scared of the monster in the closet or the monster under the bed, the dark shadow in the corner? It's the unknown. You don't know what it is, so your imagination takes over and creates this horrible worst case scenario, and it takes over and makes you afraid. And that fear stays with us our whole life. It just manifests into different things, different aspects of our life. Being afraid to get a different job. You're unhappy in your current job, but you're afraid to go get a different job. Why? Because you don't know. Is your boss going to suck even more than this one? I actually have a decent boss, but I still hate my job. Are your fellow employees going to get along with them? Are they going to be asses? You just don't know. And that's what you're afraid of. A lot of people will stay in a bad job because of fear. A relationship, you'll stay in an unhealthy relationship because you're afraid. You're afraid to have to be alone. You're afraid are you going to be able to find somebody? You don't know. Now, the founders, they knew that they were being hurt and they couldn't deal with it. So they rose up against a nation, a powerful nation, the most powerful nation on earth at the time. And they didn't know what was on the other end of it, but they did it. Why? Because they knew that what they were in at that point was unhealthy. We currently, I feel, are in a very unhealthy relationship. We're being abused, lied to, taken for granted. But what's on the other end of that? I know most of us, we can honestly say we're not afraid of death. I'm not afraid of dying. If I have to die to protect my wife, my children, that's what I will do. What I'm afraid of is what's going to happen with them. I don't exercise my Second Amendment rights because I'm infringed, but I don't exercise them. And it's not because I'm afraid to go to jail. It's because when I'm in jail, what's going to happen to my family? Are they going to, I am the only one making money, putting food on the table, paying rent. It's on me. What happens to my family? What happens to my family if I'm not there and they're attacked, something goes wrong? That's what I'm afraid of. And that's a current fear in this of being infringed. I'm also afraid, what am I going to do if my family's attacked? Different fear. But I believe that we endure what we're going through right now, this point in time, the abuse that we're taking from our government, because of fear of the unknown. What is at the other end? Now, fear can be healthy. But think about this. People, I may be wrong, but I think people, for the most part, are good, want to be left alone. I know there's Karens and all kinds of other people out there, but they wouldn't survive long anyway when shit hits the fan. So they're out of the picture. You just set them aside. They're gone. The people that are going to survive, for the most part, are people like you, people like me, people that care. And when we get to the other side of a shit hit the fan scenario, as long as we take the Constitution and God with us and actually practice the Constitution, no time in our history have we ever followed the Constitution. We've always ignored this part of it, this part of it, this part of it, and it cost thousands and hundreds of thousands of lives in the process and led to our first civil war. So, fear of the unknown. Think about it. What are you truly afraid of? I guarantee it's not death. I guarantee it's not war. It is what's going to be, what's going to happen, what's on the other side, what's lurking in the shadows. And speaking of which, I apologize for the light. The sun's coming up. Till next time.